early childhood educators talk a lot about how play is learning, and you know, we all know this, right? We know that kids learn through play. We know that play is super important, but why? Why is it important? What's the science behind why play is important? So that's what I want to talk about right now, is why play is important. We know that it is, and here's the why. So we have three so-called hidden senses: the vestibular sense, the proprioceptive sense, and the interoceptive sense. So the vestibular and proprioceptive senses are pretty much what I'm going to be focusing on here, but the interoceptive sense comes into play as well. So when the vestibular sense is our sense of balance, the proprioceptive sense is our sense of where we are in space, and the interoceptive sense is what's happening on the inside of our body. So vestibular sense is directly related to literacy. So when we are doing things that engage our sense of balance, and we're scanning things from left to right, and we're using, because our visual sense and our sense of balance are very closely related, as well as our sense of hearing. And so when we're using our eyes to cross midline, and we're using then we're helping improve our ability to read from left to right, right? When we're engaging our sense of balance and we're strengthening our core muscles, we're allowing ourselves to sit upright and engage and be able to pay more attention and to our teachers. If we know where our body is in space, we are not distracted by where our body is, and it's not so much a conscious, I don't know where my foot is, but our bodies will react. So crawling, climbing, jumping, balancing, these are all going to strengthen our core muscles, which allows us to sit upright and pay attention in class, but it also allows us to be able to read from left to right across the page. So when we're crossing midline with our hands and our eyes, and we're out and we're looking across the playground, and we're engaging our senses, those are helping us to learn how to engaging our ability to be able to read, to be able to focus. If we're distracted by our bodies and we don't really know where our body is in space, it makes it really hard to pay attention to the teacher, right? So if our sensory system is out of whack, it makes it really hard to pay attention. And play can help us re-engage with our sensory systems. Play is learning. Please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. And if you would like to learn more, please click the link in the description for my sensory literacy starter kit. Thank you so much, and please remember to mind your senses.